Welcome to my channel, Event Time. I am a channel of everything because life is not just one thing. I am a nurse. I practice self-care because it's necessary. It's necessary for me to continue to serve others, because not only am I a good person and helping other people at work where I get paid to do that, but I do it in my everyday life with my family, with my friends, people in the store. Like when someone drops something, I like to pick it up. And a lot of times, because it can be a cruel world and people can be very mean, it sometimes is exhausting, and sometimes we think, why do I do all these things? So it's important for you to continue being true to yourself and to continue being true to what God wants you to do for your life, to stay true to that call of being a good person, being a good steward. It's very important to practice self-care and to keep yourself whole by filling yourself up. So I always think of the saying, you cannot pour from an empty cup, and that's the reason that I do self-care in many forms. And because every week is different, I include that in all my videos. Because I have realized that a lot of people do not watch the entire video, and I normally mention my self-care at the end of my vlogs and at the end of my videos, this year I decided to start doing them separately. So the other part of this video is my vlog with Robbie, my beautiful dog. We went to the pet store. So if you'd like to check that video out, I'm linking it below. Other than that, today I am talking about my self-care and my plan for this year. So let's keep going. My self-care of the week this week was spending time with my friends that I go to church with. And we call each other sisters. They're my sisterhood group. And we made vision boards together, planning for 2020 and the new decade. Seeing something on a vision board makes it more real. And what I like to do, because I already have a vision board, is I like to look at it every day when I'm brushing my teeth in the morning and the night. And it's just a great reminder of the things that I am envisioning for my future, and they give me a target. Today, I was listening to the Tony Robbins podcast, which is part of my goals to keep up with the podcast and eventually read all of his books. So what I listened to on the podcast is him saying, don't make your 2020 goals or your New Year's resolutions a list of wishes. Make them a list of plans and something that you can foresee getting done. And the way that you're going to do that is by actually creating a plan of action. So one of my goals is to lose 7 pounds this month. And the way that I'm doing that is by going to Pilates 3 to 4 times a week. I got that mini trampoline I talked about because Tony Robbins uses that. I saw on the Netflix series. And so my plan is to jump on the trampoline at least 100 times whenever the dogs go outside to use the restroom. And I'm also giving up coffee for at least a week. So I just have water in here. But essentially, Robbie's chewing on something right now, so that's what you possibly can hear. But what I'm doing is giving up coffee because at church they're doing a Daniel fast, and essentially that's eating fruits and vegetables and grains, essentially eating a biblical diet. And so what I realized was that meat isn't a big thing for me. The pastor told us, think about something that would be hard for you to do. So I thought for a second, oh, I can give up coffee because I feel like I'm addicted to coffee. And I'm like, oh, I can't do that. So as soon as I thought that, then I'm like, okay, God is putting a challenge on me so that I can feel more confident once I overcome and let go of this addiction. So I am giving up coffee, and in a sense it's going to be great because I normally put a little bit of sugar on my coffee. Whenever I eat coffee, it makes me want to eat a cookie or eat a pastry, eat something savory and sweet. And by not drinking coffee, at least for a week, I will be able to eat better and have more control and not think like, oh my gosh, I haven't had my coffee today. Because a lot of times you feel like that's something you need in order to function a certain way, when in reality you can function any way that you want. You just have to be determined. I hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. And in the previous video, I talked about making my little word board. So here I wrote focus and trust, which is the word for this year, 2020. I said focus a lot in the previous video, and I realized that is my word for the year. I will be focused, and I'm trusting God for my life this year to determine my future plans, my business, my job, my growth, what I communicate with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll have a great day. Keep up the great work, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.